Imagine this. You wake up. It's currently 6 a.m. Usually, you would be preparing for school at this time, but luckily for you, it's the holidays. You hear the owls hooting, the birds chirping. You decide that the current state of peace would allow now to be a great time to play Roblox. You log onto your account and stare confused at why your name is still SuperGamer15, despite having changed it to Sam using the new display name feature days prior. Never mind, let's just play some Brookhaven. How about that? You head over to the Games tab and are unable to find Brookhaven anywhere. Instead, the top games are games such as Pokemon Brick Bronze or Jailbreak. You can't seem to find any of your favorite roleplay games, and instead, the games page is overrun with dozens of Meet John Doe games. Checking the date, you realize it's now March 13th. You go over to the Events tab, and you notice it's currently time for the annual Roblox egg hunt. Wasn't that scrapped years ago? Confused? You head to YouTube, determined to watch your favorite YouTuber, Minibloxia. Instead, it seems like his channel has faded into non-existence, and upon searching Roblox on YouTube, you're greeted with YouTube channel groups like the Pals or the Crew. Who are these people? Where am I? You wonder. What is nostalgia? Nostalgia is a longing for the past, or some would say, the simpler days. The days when your homework wasn't piled so high it could compete with Mount Everest. The days when you could spend all night grinding on Jailbreak with your friends. The days when there was no drama and all the people did was have fun together. Those were the days. Or were they really? Nostalgia, or the nostalgia effect, is a longing for the past. Or maybe a glorified version of it. What do I mean? When you experience nostalgia, you think of the past, all the good memories of when times were simpler. But how often do you remember the bad memories? You remember how much fun you had trolling and adopt and raise a cute kid, but not the toxic Jailbreak players who would spam L. You remember the fun you had trolling in corl's admin house, but not the cancellation of the annual egg hunt. This, my friends, is the nostalgia effect. It's a longing to go back to a glorified version of the past, one without the flaws. Many OG Roblox players can relate to this. I often hear words of discontent from other players, mentioning how the good days of Roblox is over, how different the game is these days, and it is true, to a certain extent. But we must also remember that not everything has changed, and we should cherish the things that haven't before they're gone. The little moments, the jokes that you make with friends, the wholesome moments you have with new players. Appreciate them, because one day they'll be gone, and we'll look back and wish we appreciated them more. Personally, I know I will feel nostalgic for the moments now. Years down the road, I'll be thinking of all the jokes I make with my Roblox friends, all the fan interactions that I have in game. I appreciate these moments, and I'll look back at them in the future and long to experience them again. I want you to think back a few years ago and wonder, what YouTube creators did you watch? Chances are, you'll be familiar with names such as iFanatic, Cdeng, Roblox Muff, Dear Blaze, Jerumi, Corl, and many, many, many more. Some of these people were probably big parts of your childhood, but a quick Google search will reveal that they haven't been doing too well. Why? All their channels are dead. The reason for this is that Roblox YouTube's success is hard to come by and even harder to maintain. It's honestly saddening how so many YouTubers who were so influential in our early years now hold little to no success on YouTube. When you think back to the time you spent watching them, I know you'll feel nostalgia. Who wouldn't? Does anyone remember the Pals? You know, the group that dominated Roblox YouTube back in 2016? Or the crew who rivaled these creators with a huge fan base? Oh right, they're both gone from YouTube. There is a decent chance that you never appreciated them while they were still here and took them for granted, thinking they would stick around forever. But that was far from the truth, and their eventual disbandings would shatter the community. I can vividly remember the joy I experienced when playing games such as Prison Life, Strucid, and Pokemon Brick Bronze. It's sad to see how these games have faded out of relevancy to be replaced with stuff made for a younger audience, such as Brookhaven and Adopt Me. I would literally no-life Pokemon Brick Bronze on some days to try to level my Pokemon high enough to beat my sister in game progress. It's a sad fate to see how it has fallen into the realm of copyright takedowns, while games like Strucid and Prison Life, on the other hand, simply fell out of relevancy due to lack of updates and the developers losing interest in continued development of the game.
Every video, like, I'm tired of just waiting, you know? I'm just tired of that, and I really, like, videos have just been doing alright, and not only that, I'm not even having that much fun on this game. I can't have fun in this game, like, anymore. I probably just grew out of it.
It's really disheartening to see the lost potential these games could have had if the developers didn't push out minimal updates or none at all. But really though, has anything actually changed? So many features of the game are still the same, and the overall experience of Roblox is still similar. It is agreeable that the platform itself has become more complex over the years, but overall, the game itself has stayed fairly similar in style. If you really try to analyze it, not too much has changed compared to what people think. Honestly, I love the great moments I have on the platform, and despite what lots of outsiders say about the childishness of Roblox, that won't stop me and other players from disregarding what I believe is their flawed perception of the game. The community may be filled with a significantly higher number of young players, but we must acknowledge that there are still lots of older players who have been on the game for years, even many adults too. Overall, I don't think we should dwell too much on the past and just enjoy the moments we have now, because in the blink of an eye, it may very well all disappear.